Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Gaskins here. Let me get this thing situated. Wanted to pop in. I told y'all I'll be trying to do my Q&As on Monday through Thursday when possible. But I always post it on the community page. So when you go to my page and then you click on community, you'll see my little updates. So I try to post it on there whenever I can go live. Let me see. Let's jump on into it now. We broke up last night due to inconsistent communication. He calls today saying I was supposed to be different and trust him even if he can't always reach out, especially in the 19. He had his kids. You got to go with your spirit. Sound like he trying to do some reverse psychology on you, but you got to go with your spirit on that. If somebody is not reaching out to you consistently, it's no excuses, because even if you with your kids, they go to bed 10 o'clock at the latest. If he raising them, let them do what they want to do, they going to bed at 10 o'clock. So he still got time to reach out to you. So I'm really not buying it. Do you think you'll consider ghostwriting again in the future? I may. It takes a lot of time, and I just got a lot going on, and so my ghostwriting fee is $10,000, and it take a lot more time than 10,000, but yet it's not real. Most people can't afford more than that, so it kind of don't really work out. Now, if you could afford 20, 30, I might come out of retirement. Even Michael Jordan came back out of retirement. Now, Floyd Mayweather came back out of retirement. If it makes sense, I might come out of retirement. Hi, Tony. I appreciate you. From the live Q&A to the courses to the books, you've really helped me. Is it wrong or petty to donate my husband's things? We've been separated almost a year. You could get an address and mail it to him. And if you can't get that, then no, it wouldn't be wrong to donate them or give it to a mutual friend or one of his family members to get it to him. You don't necessarily have to donate it or give it away. Should I date someone who is newly saved? Well, if they save, they save. No matter who you date, if you're a Christian and they're a Christian, you're going to have different levels of, spirituality. One of you are going to feel like you're more spiritually mature than the other. And you could be wrong. That person could be wrong, but that is normal. So as long as they save and they believe in, now don't go in there hitting across the head with a Bible. I see somebody say don't put no curse words in your question. That's a good thing. I don't curse, so if you got curse words in your question, I can't even read your question. What is the radio show you're doing tomorrow? Okay, Coach. Share. You seen that? I ain't know if that was showing up on there. So tomorrow I'm doing a live, but it's different. It's like a stream, so it's a little different. Y'all will have to see it when you get on there. It's not my face. It'll be audio. So it'll be me talking, and then I can see a chat, and I think you could be able to call in. I think you could call me. I don't know if I'm gonna continue to do this, because people like to get on a call and get long-winded, and I don't want to be rude and have to cut people off. But I think you could call in, if I ain't mistaken. Aspiring dreamer, God bless you now. Tony, what if clients don't take us seriously, don't respect that we are a certified coach through your course, and instead expect us to have degrees in mental health? I've never had that issue. So you may have to show, what you're worth. So that may mean writing blogs so they see where your mind is at. A person who, some people don't understand what life coaching is. So, if that's the case, just tell them, hey, you may need a therapist, not a life coach. A life coach is more so somebody that you dream with, somebody that you work with on a plan, on a strategy, You know, it's not about mental health. Life coaching, it can help your mental health, but it's not about depression, anxiety, you know, all of those things that can go into mental health. It helps your mental health, but a life coach is for a motivated, driven individual who's looking to grow in their life, not somebody who is, you know, stuck and down and out and trying to deal with all kind of, you know, trauma and stuff. That's for a therapist and a counselor that really go deep with the treatment plans and really help them. So sometimes you got to help a person understand what they're looking for, and it may be something different. Ramonica, God bless you now. Now, I don't know what WDIS is. I missed that test in abbreviation university. When he asked to marry you, what do I say? When he asks to marry you but wants to include hall passes or cheat days, I wouldn't even pay him no attention. I'd tell him, man, go on, get out my face. Man, get out my face with that nonsense. My ex and I, Diamond, bless you now. My ex and I separated. I keep pulling on this arm of this chair, this thing, feeling like it's about to come off of there. My ex and I separated, but I left him with our house until we sell it. Am I wrong for not wanting him to bring another woman to our house? It's not really y'all house anymore, and you left him with it. So if you leave him with it, then you shouldn't really feel like telling him what he could do with it, you know. And when you still worrying about that, that lets him know that he still has you. That lets him know that you still hooked, that he still got his claws in you. So if you want to leave somebody and that's your ex, then let it be. And just sell the house. You know, sell the house, get you a good realtor, and sell the house so you don't have to worry about another woman being there because it sells so fast. Point blank, period. Hey, God bless you now. Somebody that made their name, one of my love, and spelled it how I be saying it too. Look at that. I need to put that on a t-shirt now. Point blank, period. Okay. Tony, what are your top tips in speaking Manglish? I'm trying to become fluent. To be honest with you, there really ain't no book on Manglish yet. Cause it's also, it means different things. So it's contextual. So a man could say something and in one context it means this, and in another context it means this. So it's situational, you know, and so you have to really, you got to talk to a translator like myself to have Manglish, because unless you a man, you're not ever gonna fully be fluent in Manglish just because of the way the language is. But and vice versa, you know, I'm pretty sure women have y'all own language too. But typically with Manglish, the common denominator is his actions. So no matter what he says, what it really means is what he does. And that just goes back to action speaking louder than words. Starfish, God bless you now. How to gracefully set new boundaries with a female you let try you, being too friendly with exes when they play dumb and you're timid. You may have to have a conversation on that right there. And you may have to deal with the person that you're dealing with versus that woman. Because you can't, if you allowing a woman to be friends or too friendly with your man, if that's their ex, if that's what you're saying, I really don't understand that now. Unless you a guy, because it say starfish. Yeah, you may have to have your closer conversation. I'm not too sure. Everything come through communication. I'm not too clear on your question right there now. Is it looked down upon by a man if you've been single for quite a while? Now, I'll be honest with you, it does start to change a little bit once you cross 40. Now, if you've been single a while and you know, 28 and you've been single since 20, that's different. Once you cross 40, to be honest with you, this not politically, you know, correct. People get mad about it, but For me to be transparent for you, yes, men and women. If you see a man that's single over 40 and he been single for a while, you may ask, okay, well, what's going on? You're not necessarily looked down upon, but a person may say, well, what you got going on that has you so occupied that you haven't, found love yet? Or what's been the situation with the people you're meeting? So it does lend to more questions. Now, you got to understand that. Wavy Black Queen, God bless you now. I know you hate X questions, but do you think I should keep a line of communication open? I finally decided to block him on Facebook and I changed my number. Unless you got children with him, then no, you shouldn't keep a line of communication open. Unless y'all got kids together. Y'all hold on now. My voice a little struggling on me because I was sitting in the bed for so long. I've been sitting in the bed watching TV. And when you sit in the bed, your body started to tell you it's bedtime. So my body started to go through its little process like it was getting ready for bed. So now, it started to make me kind of cough a little bit. Y'all got to forgive me. Do you think guys care about a woman who has her body enhanced? I want to do it for myself, and if it attracts guys, that's not the reason I will do it. Or is it a bad idea? Uh, it definitely changes the perception, but it just depends on the man. So it changed the perception. A lot of times a man is more understanding when he's already with you. So when you attract the man with the body that you have, and then if you go do something, that's a personal choice. And you really get in trouble with when people telling you as a man, telling a woman what she can and can't do with her body. And so I remember listening to my favorite speaker back in the day, Zig Ziglar, and he said his daughter went to get her ears tucked. And I had never heard of that because, where I'm from, people trying to get their booty done, get that silicone shot in their booty in the basement. But Zig Ziglar said his daughter wanted to get her ears tucked. So I'm guessing they was out like this here. And she wanted to go get them tucked back. And so he said she did that and it just changed her life, gave her all kind of, inspiration. And, and I was like, okay, wow, that's cool. So you see what I mean? So if you're doing it for your own self-esteem, then that's different. That's different. But if you're doing it to catch a man, it's gonna send that message. Sing, pray, love. God bless you. Now I am currently working under toxic leadership at work, feeling like it's time to be self-employed, but I'm not sure. What's a strategy to know which way to move? I got a book. It might be on Amazon called The Dream Chaser. It's called The Dream Chaser, and it just talks about how I built my businesses, how I built my brand. But when you're in a situation like that, what you got to understand is you got to balance the dream with the job until the job becomes the dream. Don't ever just walk off your job just because you stressed out at work. You got to change your perception. And a young lady told me today, I mentioned the EEOC, the Equal Employment Opportunity Council or Committee, whatever. And I went to them about my job and we got a settlement. A young lady wrote me and said she went to the EEOC and filed a complaint, sexual harassment on her boss, and she got a check worth tens of thousands on the way in the mail. So when you're dealing with that leadership, don't just deal with that leadership. Google the EEOC. It stands for Equal Employment Opportunity Council or Committee. And they right there in your city. They right downtown. You go right down there. You tell them about what's going on, harassment, whatever it is. They send your job a letter. Your job got to come in there and talk with you about that. So if you didn't already went and tried to deal with it, go above their head to your resources. But while you there, start building your side business. Take the Entrepreneurship with Purpose course, Social Media Mastery course. Take them courses, get that knowledge, the Birth Your Book course, and start building your side gig. And then it can pick up steam and be able to take you off your job. Pretty Taurus, God bless you. Now, X came back. I found out on IG he took a secret trip out the country while we were on a break. I asked him about it. He refused to say who he went with or why. I cut it off. Was I wrong? No, you weren't wrong. If he came back and didn't want to come back the right way, you weren't wrong at all. Y'all got to hold on to something in here. You weren't wrong at all. He came back and don't want to be transparent. But at the same time, too, y'all was on a break. So really, if y'all was on a break, it really ain't none of your business. So you also got to evaluate that. But you never wrong for leaving if that's what you want to do. But don't leave just because you butt hurt. Don't leave because you're trying to manipulate. You trying to, get a position. Leave because you feel like this is the wrong person for you and you need to move on with your life. Don't leave as a chess move when y'all already trying to work something out. But also understand you can't get upset by something somebody do when they're not with you. God bless you now. I can't pronounce your name now. VK. God bless you now. I appreciate that. Tony Gasson just saying, God bless you for being a big brother, and I thank the Queen for supporting you to help us sisters out. I am watching, listening, reading your books. Hey, bless you now. God bless you. Let me see now. You hear me. You hear me. Somebody else then put one of my quotes in there too now. You hear me? Hey, God bless you for that. Tony, if respect is love to a man, why do some men not respect their woman and still expect to receive love? Side note, please make a shirt of point blank period and you hear me. Okay. Now y'all something else now. Y'all something else. Y'all gonna have me in the t-shirt business. Now, what you have to realize, respect is love to a man. But a lot of men were not raised with standards. So a lot of men have double standards. When you look around in the world, you see double standards with men and women all around. And some men never come into the knowledge that that double standard is wrong. Some men will forever and always believe that that's right. So you just have to understand that. So you can't get caught up with trying to change that man or convince him. You got to realize that's not the man for you and move on about your life. Hey, now, I'm going to tell y'all what. I ate not too long ago. I'm over here. I'm about to get me some of this flat tummy tea over here. I'm like, I need me some of this tea they be selling on Instagram. Well, I might be feeling bloated. I don't know. May F. God bless you now. Hi, Tony. New member and a new coach. I have not yet been booked for a session and I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong. I'm May 40 on your site. I'm also a social worker. Thanks. Well, the key word, what you said, is new. So you got to understand that you're going to have to look around, see the other coaches, ask yourself, do I have a professional headshot? Do I have a bio that's 15 sentences or more? Have I written 3 blog posts? Have I taken my link of my profile and posted it on my Facebook and posted it on my Twitter, on my Instagram, on my LinkedIn? Sometimes it's people right in your own following that been watching your quotes or watching your posts and would love to talk to you and have a session. So you may have to just take your profile, get the link, and then post it on social media. Janessa, God bless you now. God bless you. Pour out in her life. No question. Just super grateful for all your help and teachings because I'm super officially over my ex who I was once convinced I'd be hung over on for at least another year or two after 5 years of HE double hockey sticks. Praise God. Hey, bless you now. Now, y'all, let me see here. Now, y'all try to keep the chat clear. Only put questions in there. Only put questions in the chat. I know we got new people maybe getting on here. Y'all gonna see a lot of deletion. But that's just the moderators trying to keep it clear. Sing, pray, love, God bless you now. Let me scroll through here real quick. And Mimi Jones, I see you. Brandon Humble, I see you. Bless y'all for them blessings now. Starfish. I'm not good with questions about women. I'm a man, so I answer questions about men. So, I'm not a woman. I really don't understand women. I understand men. So I try to stay in my lane. So when y'all go to talk to me how to do this with a woman, how to check a woman, and I'm a man. So y'all gotta ask me questions about a man. Hey Tony, why is it that only a few are chosen from God? Many are called, but few are chosen. And the reason being is because not everybody has what it takes to do the work that it calls when God called you to. Because when God called you to the work, it's a high calling, and it takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of humility. It takes a lot of selflessness. And a lot of people are selfish and they get beside themselves. Like right now, I'm on here and my stomach hurting, my throat hurting, I'm tired. But when you call by God, you got to show up and you got to be able to do the work. Now I'm gonna get some rest, but today ain't my rest day. After this, I get the rest. I might just do an hour tonight instead of an hour and a half. But you got to be humble and you got to be obedient because tomorrow ain't promised. So every day you got to do the work that God called you to, because that's also a part of your legacy for the kingdom. So everybody ain't built like that. And so God can't use everybody. Just like it's a few great and it's a whole lot of average. Nika G, God bless you now. Getting discouraged with dating because first red flag I see, I'm gone. But when they try coming back months later, because I feel it would be different, I give another chance and it's still up going wrong. Advice. Well, you got to keep that same energy. So if you see the first red flag and you leave, then why are you gonna bring them back? If they already got red flags super early, then why you just gonna let them walk back in your life? So when they come back, you gotta have stipulations in place to where they just can't walk back in your life. They come back, okay, you need to read this book. We need to go to this seminar. You need to watch these videos. Let's do this. Let's get this coaching. 4 sessions of coaching. You gotta have stipulations. You can't expect that because you kicked the person to the curb. Now they came back and they automatically back where they need to be, and they done went and did the work and they done got everything done. No, they coming back the same person that you walked away from. And so you got to be able to evaluate them and look over that 30 days or so and see if they've changed and see what they've done to be different. And if you don't see that, then you got to go on about your business. Got to go on about your business. Shanice Pinkston, God bless you now. Hope you feel better. God bless. Hey, I sure appreciate it. Y'all be all right. First I had swallowed something wrong and it got me to cough. Man. Then I was sitting down on my bed too long. Dating for 6 months and we had the faith talk. He is more on the philosophical side. I'm a believer. We read 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and he has all the fruits of the spirit. Thoughts. Now I'm going to tell you this right here. You ain't going to be able to philosophicize your way into heaven. So Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. So if you believe Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, all that philosophy that he think he got, all that don't count. It's like, brother, do you know Jesus? Do you know Jesus? Jesus. A friend indeed. If you don't know Jesus, I don't hear nothing about that philosophy. You hear me? So when you're a believer, you got to understand that you need to have a believer. And if he don't believe, he take that philosophy elsewhere, because you be up the creek without a paddle. He'll have you drinking a special juice. They have you going to sleep and not waking up tomorrow. I talk about this, a philosophy juice. And if he don't know Jesus, hey, you got a problem indeed. If he know Jesus, you got a friend indeed. Soothing Temples, God bless you now. Mr. Gaskins, you gave me a solve when I lived suffering as an open wound. Your life coach platform and generosity is pulling me from a marriage built on quicksand and despair. Bless you. May all your endeavors continue to soar to heights unimaginable. Hey, God bless you. Now I receive that done now. I received that. Do you think it'll be harder to date after 19? No. No, it might be easier because people have been sitting down for so long. People might be ready to get back out there. Larita, God bless you. Now just started watching. Question, what if I've been in a relationship for a few months and I've already rode my bike and now want to wait? How can I explain to him or should I start over? Okay. So I see you one of the people that thought when I said on your bike that I'm saying bicycle. I'm saying back. When I say stay off your back, but I say it stay off your bike, but I'm saying back. That's just my accent. And somebody else wrote that today, kept talking about the bicycle, bicycle, bicycle. I said, oh, they think I'm saying bike, but I'm saying back. But you just got to tell them because and see, it's when you slip up like that, it actually can work in your favor when you slip up like that because now he already know what it's like. Now he know what the ride is like. Let's say it's a bicycle, okay? Now he know what the ride is like. It's just like when you go to get your car, they want you to test drive it so you know what the ride is like. So now he know what it's like. Whereas a lot of times it's harder when you go into a situation and you being abstinent, he tells himself he don't want to marry you because he doesn't know if y'all sexually compatible. Well, when you done slipped up and fell in the bed, now he knows if y'all sexually compatible. So when you say, hey, I slipped up, and you just said in a conversation tonight, say, hey, I've been wanting to talk to you. You know, I made a mistake and I got ahead of myself and we moved too fast. And I just want to backtrack a little bit because I'm not really ready to be intimate like that with somebody. And I hope you can understand that. Now you're going to see the real. He either going to step up in your life or he going to step out of your life. One way or the other. Nicole, A. God bless you now. Bless you. And I tell you what. Peace be still, bless you. Tony, my ex-husband and I have been divorced for almost 15 years. He has tried to hurt me in every way possible. Suddenly he sends me flowers thanking me for taking care of our son. What does he want? He don't want nothing. He don't want nothing. He's just trying to be nice. He might be growing up. He don't want nothing. Don't think too much on it. Melanated Melon, God bless you. Now let me see if I can see any more of those stickers because that go in the chat that I missed. Now, Soothing Temples, let me thank you again. Bless you. Let me thank you again. Janessa, now let me thank you again. That was a big blessing you sent there. That was a mighty, mighty blessing. Mimi Johns, bless you. New Day 2C. God bless you. Now I sure appreciate that. Yeah, see some of those that y'all seeing it go in the chat, so I miss it because I have the question at the top opened up wide, and I miss it when it come in that chat, and there's so much in the chat. I see. Brandon Jones, bless you. Tony, thanks for rejection is your protection, not your reflection. That really made me realize that your rejection and moving on video really blessed me. Yes, we need a point blank period shirt. Hey, God bless you now. I can't promise y'all I'm gonna get to that shirt now, but y'all got me in a t-shirt business. A guy I'm dating has on his Facebook bio 5'9" with the soul of a 6'4" man. Could that mean he's insecure about his height, or am I overanalyzing? Yeah, you right. You right. He probably heard me say it, cause I be saying that. I be saying all the time. I say when I met my wife, I was 5'10". Now I'm 6'4", and I just be joking, talking about that the love and the confidence, but it does. Now I'm gonna tell you, soul of a 6'4", a lot of 6'4" is dogs. So I really don't know if he know what he's saying, cause a lot of them, okay, a lot of those 6'4" be out here slanging, okay. Latoya, God bless you. Now, what's the best way to end a relationship with a man I'm finding I'm not interested in anymore after dating off and on for 3 months? You just got to tell them. Just have a conversation with them. It ain't no best way. Just have a conversation. Hey, this is not going to work out. I don't want to waste your time. Don't want to waste my time. Feel I walked away from my husband because I didn't understand a woman's influence. I've took time to do work and realized I want him back. Thoughts? That's a tough one right there, Asia, because when you lose that husband, when you let that husband go, it's real dangerous to go back to him for you to want him back. Because a lot of times men don't forgive and men don't forget. So a man will have resentment and a man will let you come back just so he could dog you out. Just so he could do you wrong for you having the audacity to let him go the first time. If you want to come back, he might let you come back just to dog you. So you got to chalk that up and just pray that he'll want to come back to you. That he'll want to come back to you and work on it. And you be praying on that and expecting that. And then if he come back to you, now y'all do the work together. So you see he doing the work. Why do most of the men I have met ask me for a picture of myself within 3 days of knowing them? And why do they keep asking after I say no? That's just something a man does. It ain't no harm in it. Unless he asking for a nasty picture, it really ain't no harm in it. It's honestly, men are visual creatures. So it's like he might have saw you in person, really didn't get to take you all the way in. So when he say, hey, can you send me a picture? He literally just gonna be there with that phone just like this. Zooming in, moving it around. He might sit there for 30 minutes just looking at your picture. Men just visual creatures. And I know women hate that question. Send me a pic. Send me a pic. It's actually something that you have to just let it flatter you. It's like he just want to look at you. That's all it is. It's no different than when you holding a little baby. And that baby just staring you in the face. That's how my wife used to look at me. When I met my wife, she used to just sit there and just stare at me. And I be like, what the world this woman be looking so deep into my eyes? Like she just be looking at me so hard. Like she just was trying to just take a picture and just keep it. But it wouldn't be like flirting or Google eyes or just like nothing like that. She just would look very deeply. And so some people just visual like that. Guy I'm seeing says he has standards about being with a woman who kids minimum age of 14. My kids are younger than that. Thoughts and what is a standard? A standard really is a foundational belief. A standard is supposed to be a foundational belief. What he has, he may see it as a standard, or it could be borderline of preference because it's something that it matters, but it doesn't matter as much as he making it matter. Like 14, that's still not going to be much different than a 10-year-old. Now 14 is definitely different than 14 months. So basically what he's saying is he kind of want a woman to have a child that is self-sufficient. 14, you're allowed to stay home by yourself at 14. Like you could leave and go to the grocery store and your 14-year-old could be there, and then got 4 years to get on up out of there. About to be gone in 4 years, getting ready to go off to college. So basically what he's saying is he don't want to come into a situation to where he got to be raising a child. He wants somebody that's already raised, getting ready to go on about their business. That's really what he talking about. Raina, God bless you. I watched your video on starting a business with your purpose today. How do I psych myself up enough to actually get started? You just got to get started. Man, ain't no mojo. Go buy your domain on GoDaddy.com. Start your blog. But I don't have no psyching up tricks. I just get out here and make it happen. I got a family to feed. So if you ain't got no family to feed, you might not, come by that motivation the same way. I want to be a life coach on your site, but I don't have any social media accounts to advertise. Will I perhaps be okay? Well, D, that's actually why we created mymentor.life for people who don't have social media, for people who don't like to market, so that people can still see you without you marketing. And then in the course, it'll talk to you about social media. And then I have another course called Social Media Mastery that you can take that'll teach you about social media. and help you get started on social media. So, you know, you can build from there. But you also can just market in person. Get your business cards and pass them out when you're at the grocery store, at the mall, at church, wherever, when stuff open back up. Hi, I'm a new member. I'm working on a relationship with a childhood friend. I moved away from home. When I visit, I plan on staying with him and he knows my rules. No sleeping together. What's your opinion? Sound like you'll be playing yourself. Now when you stay with him, you know, it's a personal choice. You kind of doing the most. When you visit home, you probably need to stay at your mama house, your daddy house, your family member house, or stay at a local hotel just to keep all the way that classiness. When you come back in, and just because y'all knew each other as childhood friends, don't mean anything. You go stand with them, now you playing with fire. So it's like you teasing somebody. You know, it's how I be doing my son dog. My son dog be loving to try to eat whatever I'm eating. So I just dangle it right there in front of his nose. And when he go to yap it, I move it. That's what you're doing to a man who is sexually active, is not abstinent, and then you want to go stay at his house. It's just unnecessary temptation for the both of y'all. And then next thing you know, you end up on your bike. Okay, you end up on your bike, then you like, whoa, what's going on? Hey, y'all try to keep the chat clear now. They trying to keep it clear for me. So only put questions in the chat. No comments and feedback and answering people questions. Only put questions in the chat. 11-year long distance. Same state. Aren't married or living together. Boyfriend ghosted over pettiness. Said F you. Hung up. I called him after 3 weeks. He said he was hurt and giving me space, yet wants marriage. Luna, you wasting your time and my time and his time and everybody's time, because that's 11-year long distance, not married. 11 year, the most you could be long distance is a year. And 2 years if y'all walking with the Lord. When I say walking with the Lord, I mean olive oil on your forehead. You now about speaking in tongues. You getting hands laid on you. 2 years at the max if y'all walking on water with the Lord. Other than that, you got 1 year to be long distance, because long distance is not real for a man. And that's why your man's showing out the way he's showing out. That long distance is not real for a man. To be honest with you, long distance ain't real for a lot of women either. Because a lot of women are going to do their thing and start cheating in a long distance relationship. The only time you really got a chance with long distance is when y'all was together and seeing each other close, and then somebody get deployed. But y'all got real love, and you could talk to people in the military, they'll let you know a lot be going down on that deployment. It still ain't real on that. So that long distance, sis, you wasting all your time. You need to move all the way on. Latoya, God bless you. How do you know a man is serious about you while dating? Latoya, with that right there, you will not have to ask a soul. You won't have to ask me. It'll be unquestionable. When a man wants you, you gonna know it. You gonna know it. There ain't gonna be no rhyme or reason to it. You gonna know it. He gonna be pursuing you daily. He gonna be there. He gonna be for nothing gifts, words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service. He's speaking all the love languages, and you gonna know without a shadow of a doubt that he's into you. Shanika, God bless you now. My brother passed away from gun violence. 10 years later, my father passed. I also suffered a divorce and custody battle. My daughter is 17 now. How to date someone with those emotional scars? Well, you probably need to do you about 12 sessions of therapy, and then get you a life coach from mymentor.life and do at least one session a month. And you got to change the way you look at it. Don't you got to look at it like this stuff that you've overcome, not stuff that you're suffering from. Stuff that you've overcome is stuff that has made you stronger, stuff that has made you wiser, and you got to use it for your good. So what you got to realize is you here tonight, and so you're in a place of learning and growing. It's another woman who has went through what you've gone through and maybe even worse, and she ready to end it all. So where you at, you doing better than her. So you might need to write a book. You might need to start a support group on Facebook. You might need to take that pain that you've experienced and let it birth your purpose. And then when you start giving back and you helping others who are a few steps behind you on the healing journey, now it starts to empower and encourage you, and you start to heal your heart. Um, Nominee Naomi. Oh, okay, Naomi. Forgive me now. Forgive me. God bless you. That's a mighty, mighty blessing now. Bless you now, cause that got that little backward L in front of it. So that's more than what $1 worth. That's one of them. I don't know which one it is, if it's a pound or a euro, but I know it's a sure enough blessing over here in this USD. Much love and appreciation to you and your beautifully blessed family. Finding you has changed the course of my life and given me an understanding and peace that can only be from God. I'm grateful. Praying you be in London soon. Okay, you in London. Okay, God bless you. Now, I did 2 seminars in London. I hope to come back after this situation. I like old London now. I live in London. My wife loved London. She loved that London. We'll live over there. Then they got some good soccer over there, which y'all probably call football. My son said he wanted to play over there. Del V, God bless you. Now, hi, Tony. My boyfriend called me crazy after I woke him to cook. I forgave him later. He apologized. I told him that I will leave next time. Is this okay? Now, sis, I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you now. You say you woke him to cook. Now, this your boyfriend, not your husband. So you woke the man up to cook for you? Because that's what you wrote now. After I woke him to cook. Now, I'm going to tell you. It ain't many men that would not have called you crazy. So I feel like on this one, you got to understand the circumstances now. You waking somebody up out they sleep. That's that right there. You gonna get called some stuff. And it's good that he only called you crazy. Because a lot of men would have called you a lot more if you wake them up out they sleep to cook. So, yeah, it really ain't no excuse for that. Okay? If the man sleeping, you let the man sleep. Okay, somebody could die without they sleep. Let the man sleep now. So you got to realize that. And he just said, you're crazy. Come on, Deb, what in the world? Oh my goodness, I'm trying to get some sleep. I can't get a little shut eye, Deb. Oh my goodness. You see what I'm saying? That's totally different now. If he woke up and, Dale, what the world? That's different. But just waking up, everybody gonna be grumpy when they wake up. My wife get on me all the time. She was like, whoo, you are grumpy when you wake up. I know when you wake up, just leave you alone. Because I have all kind of attitudes. So when a man's sleeping, just let the man sleep. And then when he wake up, then you say, hey, you remember you promised to cook for me? Oh, yeah, you're right. But now he fully rested. But you wake the man up out of his sleep. He putting too much salt in your food. You got extra paprika that don't do nothing. Now the whole meal ruined. So sometimes y'all got to be a little more reasonable with y'all demands and what y'all stressing about. Because sometimes y'all ladies could be a little too picky now. He a human being, okay? He a human being, not no robot. Now robot could power the battery down and then you hit the button and oh, I promised to make your food. But you dealing with a human. Man got a headache. That man done fell asleep. You wake him up talking about, hey, you promised to cook. You see what I'm saying? We got to be a little more reasonable on that one now, Dale. So don't trip too hard on him, Dale. Come on now. Francella, God bless you now. I'm 34, unmarried, no children. I aspire to be. I sow and have a passion for fashionable modesty. I'm nervous to put myself out there. Any advice? You're going to have to just go. You're going to have to just do it. Everybody nervous. I'm nervous to get on here. But I'm on here. I'm nervous to get on here. You just got to go. You just got to go. It ain't nothing to it. Y'all, you not gonna be over there. I'm not gonna have a mantra for you that you, okay, let's go. All right, now 1, 2, 3, 4, let's go. Okay, let's go. Woo! You see what I mean? It ain't all that. You just got to go. Put one foot in front of the other. Put one foot in front of the other. Kristen Lee, God bless you. Can you have a soul tie if you never went all the way with someone? I think I might. We run into each other. NWO. Now that means New World Order over here. We run into each other. Oh, now and then. Okay. I always wonder what if. Yet he wasn't right then and now. Yikes. Yeah, you can have a little. You can have a little soul tie, but a soul tie is subjective. People describe it differently. It's really like a little emotional fling, a little emotional connection. It's not a true sense of a soul tie. Soul tie come when you give your body to somebody. You could not give your body to somebody and still be emotionally bonded to them, but that's not as real or as damaging or as strong as when you give your body to them. That's just really your brain just working, you know. I'm not close to my family. How and when do I explain this during the dating stages? Don't nobody care. To be honest with you, don't nobody care. To be honest, the least family you got to deal with is actually the better off a person gonna like you. Cause it's so much that come with your family. It's so much drama. It's so much ignorance. It's so much up and down, back and forth. When you ain't got family, actually a person is like, yes, I get to have you to myself. I ain't got to be worried about your ignorant family. Because a lot of time, that's why they got the term monster-in-law. But that could be, a mother-in-law or a father-in-law. And so that's not really a big deal. That's something that just come out naturally, in normal conversation. Don't force it. Don't feel like you got to write a memo or a dissertation about it. It's not really even a big deal, to be honest with you. Now let me see. She's golden. God bless you now. A friend wants to introduce me to someone, but says he used to donate plasma for money. Is this too strange? No, no, that ain't strange. At least he wasn't male stripping. If she said he used to be a gigolo for money, he used to be out here splackavelli for money. He used to be out here, you know, doing something strange for a piece of change. But those ain't plasma. That's helping somebody else. So no, they ain't strange. Y'all be coming up with some questions. I'm like, who in the world? Y'all be coming up with some questions. Janice, God bless you now. Am I wrong for wanting to end a 1.5 year relationship because he hasn't spent a whole day and night with me more than 2 times? Well, it's 1.5 years. And it ain't about spending a whole day and night. That really don't matter. Is do you get time and attention from him? Does he give you an hour a day? Now, if he give you an hour a day by phone and y'all talking, that's ample time. But it's 1.5 years. So where's this going? By 1.5 years, a man should be getting ready to be on one knee. He should be on one knee saying, will you marry me? Especially if y'all over the age of 25. Do guys think that nice girls are boring? Nice meaning girls that don't smoke, drink, aren't promiscuous, limit profanity, etc. No. The guy don't think that's boring. That's wifey. That's wifey there. You just described wifey. A man, okay, a grown boy might think that's boring, but a man, that's exactly what a man looking for. Because you got to realize it really ain't a whole lot fun to a man. Other than his hobby, whether that's cars, whether that's video game, whether that's, his skill set, it really ain't a whole lot that's fun to a man. A man by nature is boring for the most part. So a woman having those qualities and personality traits, that ain't boring. That's a blessing. He see that as a blessing. LJ, God bless you now. Thank you for all of your advice. Your book, Becoming Mrs. Right 5 years ago changed my life. Oh wow, bless you now. Been out here supporting me. Um, Tracy, I have been trying to distance myself from men who aren't serious so my husband can find me. How do I get these guys to stop reaching out to me when I'm not giving them the time of day? You just gotta not respond at all. You gotta not respond at all. If you respond every third time, they're gonna keep reaching out. You gotta not respond at all, and they're gonna get the picture. They're gonna get the picture. And what you could do is just change their name in your phone to spam or do not answer. So that way, if you with your new man and they pop up, then he see that spam or do not answer, and he don't think nothing of it. Or you could block their phone number. Now you block their number. Now they can't reach you. You block their number. Why is it hard for a young man to let go of a woman's past? Young man, old man, any man. Like I tell you, a man is not God. See, God is not man that he should lie. A man is not God that he should forgive. Most men do not forgive and do not forget. The reason why is because men are territorial. Women are too. If you come telling a woman all your past, she gonna remember it. She might get to the place to where she can look beyond it because she's more loving. But no, men not really like that just because of the way men are built for what men are built for. You got to remember what men do when they serve in their country, what they into, what they got to do when they go on deployment, when they trying to seize land, what men had to do when men got to go hunt for the food. Men brain is wired differently. So they look at things differently. So that's what you got to understand there now. Miss Diatra, God bless you now. Listen, your coaching and birth your book courses was everything. How do you balance your time with so many businesses? And did you only start with one? I have a solo spa, but I want to coach too. You know what some people doing with their spas is making a little room in the back, or getting the room, a little office next door, or partitioning off a little back space and making that their coaching office, so that when their clients come in for the spa, they also let them know, hey, we also have life coaching services, and you can cross promote. And I just started with one business, and then I just plan my days. I plan my tomorrow today, and I just compartmentalize and I do one thing at a time. So today I might be working on this business. Tomorrow I'm working on that business. The next day I'm working on that business. And I just give it just enough to keep it going. I ain't trying to, everything has its own area, its own compartment. Brandon, God bless you. Now, how do you know if a man is being genuinely interested in you in the beginning or love bombing you to get you hooked to you later? Been through emotional twice and I'm afraid to date. Brandon, I got a video on that that I did not too long ago. So go on my main page, click on videos, and look at newest, and scroll back, and you're gonna see the video I did on that. But with that situation, it basically comes down to it's gonna look the same. A man who's interested in you and a man who love bombing you is gonna look the exact same. The difference is the man who love bombing you is also gonna be toxic traits in there. So when you don't answer the phone because you busy, the man who love bombing you, he's gonna be like, "Where were you? What were you doing? Or you talking to your other man?" The man who's genuine, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I missed you earlier. Hey, I know you busy. I know how it is. It's cool." You see what I mean? So The man who love bombing you, he's gonna show some toxic traits. Whereas the genuine man, he's gonna be cool and he's gonna go with the flow. He's gonna be emotionally intelligent. Now, y'all see what Caramel Kisses told you right here on TonyGassAcademy.com. For the aspiring life coaches, make sure you use the coupon code My Mentor. It expires June 1st. It don't expire, but it decreases in value. Why would a guy you just started dating / talking to tell you on the phone one morning that he's getting ready to go on a date? He mentioned we just started talking, and I wanted to be honest with you. Thoughts? Um, he trying to train you. He trying to put you in your place and let you know that you're an option. To let you know that you really don't mean a whole lot to him. To let you know, to make you think that he popping. To make you think that he got many other options. To make you think that he is, doing his thing and you need to work for him. You need to chase him. Melissa, Melissa, that's not really a good question. That's too vague. Why do guys play so many games? Why won't they commit? That's like asking why the sky blue. They're like asking why the grass green. You see what I mean? On this here Q&A, you got to ask a question that's specific to you. What is a guy doing to you? What did he do to you that you confused about? But why do men play so many games? That's why the sky blue. Why the light shining in my face? That's how that is. Okay? That's every man you meet out here. Can a selfish and prideful man change? Absolutely. Absolutely. But you know what it takes? It takes a woman influence. This right here. You ain't read the book. This right here gonna answer that question. It takes a woman influence. I was a selfish and prideful man. But when a man meet the woman that's gonna hold her ground, that know who she is, she ain't playing no games, he gonna grow up if he feel like that's his wife. I left a toxic relationship of 6 years because of my lack of trust in him. I've tried to reach out as a friend once since then, but I get no response. Hey, played yourself. It was 6 years, you let it go, you should have kept going. When you leave something 6 years, you don't reach back. So the reason why he answered, because he trying to make you pay. He's like, you gonna leave me? Had the audacity to leave me? You gonna reach out to me? No. Talk this dial tone. No. I'm leaving you on red. So he butt hurt. He making you pay to say, oh, you thought you were strong? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you you ain't strong. That's what he doing. She's golden. God bless you now. Support is important to me in my business I own. If I'm talking to a guy and he shows no support, should he not be an option? Or should I mention how the lack of support is a turnoff and see if he does better? He should not be an option. It's common sense that if you talking to somebody to support them in their business and what they got going, that's what you're gonna do if you like somebody. He's not supporting you because he is jealous of you. He jealous of you and he want to live off of you. So he gonna let you do good and he wants you to build your business and then he want to benefit from the building of your business. And then when there's some glory in it, that's when he gonna come in. So now when a man is about you, he gonna come in and he gonna see ways he can help you. He gonna add his skill set to it and be giving you ideas and want to help you, but he's not gonna want anything from it. He ain't gonna want no money from it. He's not gonna want any praise from it. He just want to see you flourish and do better. He want to support you and he's gonna be active in supporting you. And so that's what you got to realize and understand. So y'all wouldn't even sweat that. Ruby L, God bless you. Now, believing God will make a way financially for me to take your life coach course this month. Thank you for all you do. God bless you and the fam. Hey, I'm hoping you able to as well. It's I made it very inexpensive compared to other courses. These other courses out here, $5,000. Mine 90% less. So, hopefully, maybe it's a family member that'll believe in you and support you. And you see some people, they finish up and they start getting their clients. They already earn their investment back in a month or two. And so I hope you're able to do that. Ayana, God bless you. Now, I'm 20 years old and still have never been in a serious relationship. This one guy has been consistent, but I'm not interested in him. What should I do? Keep going about your business and stop worrying about relationships. Now, because see, you say I'm 20 years old and still have never been in a serious relationship. You saying you 20 years old like you 40 years old. 20 years old, you a baby. You a baby. You shouldn't even think. You shouldn't even be thinking about no relationship. A man ain't even ready for real love before the age of 25. So all you'll be doing right now is just getting hurt. That's all you're gonna be doing right now. If you out there dating at 20 years old, you ain't doing nothing but just getting hurt. You getting hurt, getting hurt, getting hurt, and you just building up damage. So that when you meet the man that you want to marry, you too damaged to even love him at 25, at 28, because you done already been through so much. So right now, get your bag together. Okay? Get your major, get your business, get that together. Don't worry about no relationship. Do not worry about no relationship. And I know that's hard to hear for y'all women because y'all be talking about your body clock ticking and all that, but no, you too young for that. Too young for a man. Get this here knowledge, get this here game in your spirit, but stay off that dating market till you done got your degree, you got you a good job, you got things set up, you get your apartment, you got your car, your bills paid, you fully independent. Then you can open your eyes to these men. Cause right now, 20 years old ain't nothing but grown boys. They lost and confused. They barely could walk and chew bubble gum at the same time, let alone know how to treat a woman. Des, God bless you. Now, you say let your pain birth your purpose. I feel God revealed my purpose after heartbreak 1 year ago, but I think I waited too long to write the book and build a business due to fear. Is it too late? It's never too late. It is never too late. And now is the perfect time. Now is the perfect time. Lunar Moon, God bless you. Now, thank you for your message. God bless. I've learned he didn't want to marry after 11 years. Thought it was just financial problems. Thank you. Oh yeah, it ain't never financial problems. A man does not get married because of financial problems. That's hogwash because you want a woman to build your finances with you. So whenever men say, "Oh, I'm waiting on financial stability, financial security before I get married," and the woman is willing to marry them, then that's hogwash. That's the man saying, "You're not my wife, and I don't want to marry you, but I ain't found a better option yet. So I'm just keep dragging you along to keep having you here for this here on demand, get you on your back on demand, and then when I meet somebody else, then I'm gonna go on about my business and leave you high and dry." So that's what he's trying to do now. Hey, God bless you now. Not looking like who. Now, why y'all keep making y'all names on here, stuff I be saying in my video? I'm trying to wonder, is this the same person? Keep changing the name to one of my little slogans. Hey, God bless you now. Tony, men know early on whether they met their wife when dating, but they seem unsure after committing to the woman and become willing to cheat or leave. Why is this? Also, I second the t-shirt idea. Hey, God bless you now. Nah, I don't know be doing all these t-shirts. Nah. But I look into it. If anybody out there design t-shirt, y'all send me old email, just send me old file, send me a file of the what is the PNG file or whatever that shirt. Now, the thing about it is if a man know a woman is his wife and he's a real man, he never really comes to the point of being unsure after committing and then being willing to cheat unless she was never his wife and he got married for the wrong reasons. See, some men get married for societal pressure, just like some women want to have a baby by the age of 28 out of societal pressure. A lot of women want to be married by 28 out of societal pressure. Some men get married for the same reason. And so when a man get married and then he changed something else, then and he flipped the script. He never wanted to be married. He did it for other reasons. Latoya, what's your thoughts on for online dating? Okay, I see you new here. Latoya. But I got a video called "The Truth About Online Dating." Make sure you watch that. But I'm totally against it. It's exception to the rules. Now, if a woman in her 50s, sometimes I'll be okay with it just because she know the game, she know the landscape, she done seen a whole lot, she done been here, and you know the landscape is different for her. It's not a whole lot of men in their 50s walking up shooting a shot. So a woman in her 50s sometimes with supervision, with a strategy, I I'll say, okay, yeah, that's what you want to do. Go ahead. Under 50, you just need to walk outside, go to the grocery store, go to the gas station, go to the mall, go to Starbucks. It's too many men walking around here to be online trying to date somebody if you under 50. How to know when a man is being sincere or pretending? You gonna know. That's a question you ain't gonna have to ask. If most men think about sleeping with you when they first meet a woman, when they talk sexually, is that a red flag? Yes, it is a red flag because it's disrespect. Because if you don't know a person like that, you shouldn't be talking about their private areas. If it's a private area, then that's a private conversation. So when somebody come up and make your private area public conversation before they even know you, that's disrespect. So that is a red flag. Tony, should I be concerned about how much financial debt a man has before I get serious with him? And you absolutely should. You absolutely should. If you don't have the same kind of debt or about the same amount of debt, then you should, especially if you're doing good or you got a job, because a man might want to get with you to get on your trade lines to boost his credit score, to become an authorized user on your credit card, start running up your credit and ruining your credit, and then having you being the breadwinner helping him pay down his debt. Then once you done paid down his debt, then he go and sabotage the relationship, cheat on you to make you leave, but now he get to leave debt free and go get him another woman. See what I'm saying? That happen every day. So yes, you should. Finances is a part of your foundation. Faith, family goals, finances, friends, those things are part of your foundation when you evaluating somebody. My ex-boyfriend from high school is trouble and also married, but still keeps looking me up. I blocked, but then he will wait a few years and try to find me again on different social media. How do I get rid of him for good? You can't really get rid of him for good. Just let him do what he do. Let him do what he do. But the only problem is if you respond. So, stop responding. And then why is he getting unblocked? If you block him, leave him blocked. So it sounds like you kind of making yourself available and you entertaining it. So if you entertaining, he just waiting on the time he catch you weak. He catch you vulnerable. And then you become his side woman because y'all got history. Can you do a video on rules of engagement? Nah, I might have had one of those, but that's also a war term, so YouTube might flag it. I don't know, but we'll see about that one. Now let me see. Now y'all put the hashtag Q in front of your question. Some of y'all posted your question earlier and I missed it, so post it in there. Let me see if I see it. We've been dealing for 4 years, had a disagreement. He left upset. With the situation going on, the 19th, he suggested that I use Uber or Lyft. Am I wrong to feel disrespected? No, you're not wrong, but you also, what you need to feel offended by is that you've been dealing with him for 4 years. Uber and Lyft is the least of your worries. The most of your worries is that you've been dealing with him for 4 years and you still dealing with him, looking like who shot John and forgot to kill him. So that's really where your problem lies, is you got to ask yourself, you got to get in front of your mirror tonight and say, why am I still dealing with a man and it's been 4 years and he done had me off the market looking broke, busted, and disgusted, and it's been 4 years. So you got to understand that now. Okay, Jay, just keep running from him. Just ignore him. That's all you could do. That's all you could do. Y'all always got a caveat and nuance, but at the end of the day, y'all know the answer to the question. If you ain't entertaining him, ain't nothing he could do. He talking to a dial tone. He talking to an inbox. If you ain't entertaining him. What does it mean when a guy says, if only you knew how much I was holding on to? It don't mean nothing. He just, manipulation by guilt. I'm an over the road truck driver. Okay. Home 34 to 46 hours once a month. Is there any hope for me to be in a relationship? Now, if you find another truck driver at the truck stop, you need to start sitting in the lounge at Love's. You at Love's and you at whatever the other one called, Speedway, Byway, BP. You sitting in the lounge, then hey, you meet your old truck driver. I got some clients that truck drivers and they single. They single too. You meet your old truck driver, y'all might start your own trucking company. You be the broker, he be the driver. And y'all tag team on some of the drives. You see what I mean? You got to keep your mind open for it though. Your mind got to be saying, "Hey, I'm gonna meet my husband at one of these truck stops. I'm gonna meet my husband. I'm gonna meet my husband. I'm gonna meet my husband." So what's gonna happen instead of walking like this with your head down, speed walking, you're gonna be head up, head on a swivel, smiling, making eye contact, giving you a little nod, striking up conversations. Man gonna be feeling he gonna feel okay to strike up a conversation with you because you look approachable. And you look approachable because you've been telling yourself, I might meet my husband. Um, Looking toward from the floor up. Now somebody keep changing their name on here and put my little quotes on here now. Tony, we love you. Please talk a little bit about queen qualities and how she can attract her king. Now I was touching on this last night, and just the put it simple, what you got to realize, a queen is just a decent human being. So when a man looking at a woman, basically ask yourself this: can this woman, me as a woman, and would I be a good role model for a daughter? Just go through it like that. That make it real simple. If you could describe or define a role model for a young girl, what would that woman, how would she dress? How would she talk? How would she carry herself? What would her personality be like? Her aura like? Go through that. So then think about it. So when you see these women that's online with their booty out all the time, you ask yourself, would I want my daughter to look up to her? You're going to say no because she's using her body as bait. She thirst trapping. If you see a woman that's smoking, getting high, you're going to ask yourself, would I want my daughter to look up to her? No, because she's going to be coughing. She's going to have secondhand smoke in lungs. She's going to get lung cancer from her. Her esophagus going to be corroded. If a woman getting drunk, you're going to ask yourself, would I want my daughter to look up to her? If she cursed like a sailor? No, 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 no. But if the woman is kind, she humble, she meek, she good spirit, she's selfless, she loving, but she's strong. See, a lot of times we think all them other traits mean weak, mean a pushover. No, she's strong. The way my wife did this thing, the way my queen did it is her energy was so pure that it felt like I could do anything I wanted to do with her. It felt like I could make me a move. But then if I made a move and it was a move she didn't want me to make, or if it was a move and it was too soon, she'll stop me right then. She'll go from to hey, don't do that. Just like that. So I was like, whoa, this real strength. Whereas a lot of women, they might be yapping, 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 yapping and sounding all loud and trying to like they big and bad, and then you have them on their bike, just like that. And a lot of men will see a loud woman who acting all big and bad, and he say to himself, "I'm gonna put something in her mouth and shut up." And sure enough, he tried. She right down there, singing on the microphone. Yeah, do la re say fi la di do. You hear me? But she was doing all that talking, sounding big and bad. But then you got this woman over here, kind, humble, gentle, and then you try, and she stop you quick like, hey, don't try me. Denise Jones, thank you. God bless you now. Dina, Bless you now. I have 3 children. My youngest is 2. I'm 40 years old going through a heartbreak. If I wait too long, I feel I probably never find love. Suggestion. Hey, you had to think about that beforehand. It's the wrong time to think about that now. Okay? You done had them 3. You were having you a good time when you made them. Now, just focus on raising them. Don't worry about no love. Because you got love in them 3. You know, you already know what everything work like. You know what he gonna do. All he doing is shooting and leaving. He putting another one in your stomach and then he buy this business. So you done been through that. You done already been through that. So now focus on loving them. Focus on loving them. And then when that 2-year-old become 5 and could talk clearly, then you can worry about loving. But see, right now, you can have that 2-year-old, you go out and you looking for love. That's why you got 3 of them now, because you've been looking for love. But you got to see the love right in front of you. See that 2-year-old, you go out looking for love right now. You be talking to a man. That's what he doing to your 2-year-old. Your mama ain't looking. And then your 2-year-old. And then coming up to you. Bubba, 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 bubba. And then you like, what's going on, baby? What's wrong? And then you go over to your boyfriend and he say, I guess she hit her head. Or I guess he hit her head. Wow, what's going on? What? I can't understand what they're saying. You see what I'm saying? So when you got kids, it's about your kid. It ain't about your love life no more. Now it's about your children. It ain't about you. It's about them. And that's what you got to realize and understand. Mills, God bless you now. God bless you. All eyes on me, bless you now. Been friends for the past 7 years. Recently, through conversation, he told me he loves me. Is he genuine? He knows I've been celibate the past 8 years and waiting for marriage. Now he wants to date. Is he being sincere? Nope. Nope, he sure ain't. He sure ain't. And the reason why, because a man is not finna be around you for no 7 years and just be a friend if he wants you. If a man wants you, you're going to know immediately. If a man wants you, you're going to know within the first 3 months. This man been around you 7 years, he don't want you. Now he just want the friend he been looking at, thinking about, been, now you starting to look good to him. Now he's starting to get a little lonely. Now he want a little love making. That's all he want. That'll be the worst decision you make. I see it happen every day. Black Diamond, God bless you. Now, hello, Mr. Gaskin. Guy popped up to my job today. I took your advice and blocked him. It's been 9 days. He asked why haven't he heard from me the entire time his phone going off. He's still blocked. You did the right thing. God bless you now. You did the right thing. Now I missed somebody questioning here. Andrea Downing, God bless you now. Let me see. Shanice Pinkston, I see you now. I'm going to get to you now. I got to get to these ones that disappearing on me real quick. Now, hold on, somebody. So Cena, bless you now. Cute Face J, okay, this one disappeared on me. Why do men have issue if you treat them how they treat you and think it's okay for them to do it and think it's okay to teach their kids to act like them? That's a grown boy, sis. That's all that is. That's a grown boy. You cannot understand the irrational behavior of a grown boy. What a grown boy does is not going to ever make sense. So that's not a man. That's a grown boy. You got to, understand that and just wash your hands with it. Keep on going. Sanaya, God bless you. Now, Tony, I am in a long distance relationship. And with that, with what I believe to be a good man. He is consistent and has good character. My only concern is that he isn't there yet in his walk with Christ. Thoughts? That's a good concern to have. And now you got to just keep the timer on that long distance relationship. And because when a man long distance, you really don't know that man. He could play a role. You could be talking to his representative. So when a man is long distance, he could show you his representative a lot easier. And if you still have concerns about his walk with the Lord, then that's even more of a red flag. So what you're going to have to do is start praying for discernment. And you're going to have to stop worrying about love and start looking at this, a little differently. You're going to have to remove all the Google Gaga, all the Google eyes and all of that. And you're going to have to look at this in a different way. Like you a brand getting ready to merge your company with another company, and you got to see if he bringing more assets than liabilities. You got to see what he really bringing to the table, and you can't think about your body clock, getting married, starting no family. You can't be thinking about all of that because that'll have you, miss the point. Mills, God bless you. Now you sent me a blessing to give me a compliment. Shanice Pinkston. Do you think Queen will give out her workout routine? LOL. I need her as my trainer. Shanice, now listen. She'll give it out to you now. You don't want it. You do not want it. Okay? I done tried to work out with my wife. I can't get through half of her workout. You hear me? Now she got to work out so hard because she used to be a fitness competitor and it messed up her hormones, her adrenals and all of that. So her body don't respond the way that it used to. So she worked out extremely, extremely, extremely hard. Like with her workout, had she not been through that fitness regimen that she went through years ago, with her workout, she'll literally be looking, better than her body will be better than how you be seeing Sierra showing her leg muscles and J Lo. It'll be like that put together with my wife workouts. If you ain't got the hormone issues that they got, cause her and her friends they mess up their adrenals and stuff doing that fitness competition stuff, where you working out 8 hours a day and you eating grilled chicken and green beans every day. It messed them up bad, so their body don't respond. But you shoot her a DM, she'll send your workout now. It's gonna look like another language, and you've been tried, and I don't even recommend it. After she'll do a Zoom training session with you. Crush contacted me out of the blue after 2 years, said he wants to talk and love my mind. Combo was going good. I flirted, left him with blue balls, killed the vibe. Haven't talked since. Let it go. Yep, let it go. You wasting all your time. You wasting all your time. Dieta, God bless you now. Bless you. That's a mighty blessing you sent there now. Bless you. Let me see how much time. I got 8 minutes left, y'all. My boyfriend has asked me to marry him. We have different beliefs. He is a Jehovah's Witness and I'm a Baptist. The only problem we have is a woman teaching. Do you think this could work? I have serious doubts, unequally yoked. Yeah, I have the same doubts. Now, Jehovah's Witness don't celebrate holidays, do it? The Jehovah's Witness I knew, my cousin was Jehovah's Witness. They ain't celebrate birthdays and all of that. So now Baptists, to my knowledge, celebrate holidays. So now that might be another issue y'all have, if I'm correct. But now, yeah, when your denominations is very different, then you're gonna have foundational belief differences, and that's gonna affect how you raise your children. Because what if you have a daughter, and then the daughter want to be a minister? If y'all believe differently about that, that's gonna be an issue. Cute face J, God bless you. Now you told me last time to get my kids and leave my ex because he broke off our engagement and never moved out. I'm now closing on my first house tomorrow. I'm leaving. Thank you. Hey, God bless you. Woo, God bless you. Now I wish I could close on me a house. You blessed and highly favored now. I'm gonna tell you that now. Brianna, bless you now. What should I do during the divorce process when dealing with a lying, vindictive ex? I left him while pregnant with our daughter, and he's mad I didn't fail. I'm due next month. You got to keep him at a distance. You got to treat it like a business deal. You only talk to him about stuff you need to talk to him about. And if you can't talk to him and he's too toxic, then you put somebody else in touch to talk to him. You have a mediator. So that's your mama, your brother, your sister, your cousin. It's something you let somebody else deal with them. So Cena, God bless you now. My ex of 1 year apologized to me after calling me a B. This is not the first time he has yelled at me. He is consistent with his actions, but can be disrespectful verbally. Should I let him back? You're going to have to let him sweat. You're gonna have to let them sweat a little bit. And this your ex now of 1 year. You're gonna have to let him sweat. And you're gonna have to let him feel you and let him know that that was the last B he gonna ever call. That's the last time he gonna ever say the B word. And you got to say that to him. And you got to let him know, like, look, we're gonna have to move real slow. So ain't gonna be no acrobatics. You hear me? Ain't gonna be no tongue kissing, especially with the 19 out. We finna read a woman's influence. You hear me? We finna read make it work. You hear me? And we're gonna take our time with this thing because you done lost your mind. You was out your rabbit mind calling me out my name. Now you say that in your language now, because I don't know how you say that, but now you see the way I said, he'll get it together. Happy within, God bless you now. Hi Tony, you are blessed. Wisdom. I'm in my 40s and online dating. What are your thoughts on how single women should approach online dating during the quarantine, especially with states easing restrictions? Well, for one, you shouldn't be online dating. Now, two, if you're gonna be on there, I got a video on how to online date, but you got to take your time. You got to go real slow with that online dating. So you need to go from the online dating site to FaceTime. You go to FaceTime and you need to do you 5 to 10 dates on FaceTime. Really feel the spirit. Really feel their spirit. Then if y'all could meet up, you could go and meet up somewhere in a public place, like a downtown public place where they got all the restaurants, and you meet up out there. He don't pick you up, you don't pick him up, and you need to have your mask on. Cause he get out there and go to coughing on you, and you asthmatic, you gonna meet the Lord early. So you need to have your mask on, and you going out there and y'all sitting, y'all talk for 2 hours. Then you get on and you get on home, and when you going home, you make sure ain't nobody following you. You go the long way home, take a couple other back roads, make sure ain't nobody following you. Then you talk to him another 5, 10 FaceTime. See, with that online, you could be talking to Ted Bundy's nephew. And because men who get online, they doing a little something different. Moderators, I really appreciate y'all tonight. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all could relax. Y'all could take the rest of the night over. We coming on to the close now. We coming on to the close. So moderators, y'all could let the chat. Y'all could let the chat breathe. I appreciate what y'all done been doing tonight and keeping the chat clear. Thank you to my moderators. Y'all don't have to work no more tonight. Anna, God bless you now. He's godly. So thirst trap picks. He's godly. So thirst trap picks aren't bad. You said don't like them. So I didn't only like positive pics. So he only does the same until I like the regular photo of him by himself, and today he did the same. What does this mean? It don't mean much, sis. Okay, he know you, he see you there, and he got his eyes on you trying to send him a message, he trying to send you a message, but don't read too much into it now. He'll have you on your back. He'll have you on your back now. Don't get too into it. Latina, God bless you. Now, broke up 2 weeks ago after dating a year. He reached out for first time yesterday for the first time. He said he apologized for lying to me after I called his ex. Wants to explain. I am following your 14-day rule. I haven't responded yet. Well, if it's 2 weeks ago, then that's already 14 days. Now, y'all broke up after a year, so you really done had the time to where he know what he wants. If y'all still having, too many problems at the year mark, then you might need to really think hard about if you want to go back and entertain this. So be careful with that, because this is the time of make it or break it. Cheyenne, God bless you now. Whitney Hodge. When you are married, are you supposed to help pay off your spouse's financial debt they had prior to being with you? I'm not married. Yes, you are. So that's why you got to be mindful about the person you married, and before you get married, before you get engaged, start to talk about financial situations, financial future. But when you marry, yes, the two become one. So my wife, I would rather she didn't get no master's degree, but she got a master's degree and it cost about 80 to 100 grand because it's a master's degree in medical sciences. And so it was kind of this special program. And it's what the people do before they get ready to go to med school. It kind of simulates the freshman year of med school, the first year of med school, to see if you could do it. And people do that, if they need a little bit more practice, need to get a couple more grades or what have you, get ready. So it costs about 80 to 100 grand. So guess what? We married. So that's my debt too. Even though I ain't got the masters, that's my debt too. Because the two is one. And vice versa. So, hey, God bless y'all now. Let me see. I miss a couple of y'all in here in this here chat down here. Let me see. Let me see. Tony, do men prefer a woman with ambition? Absolutely, all day, every day. And twice on Sunday. Now, let me see. Y'all miss some of y'all now. Okay, I think I pretty much got. I think I got everybody, especially those of you who sent a little blessing in. All right, now a couple more blessings. All right, now we done. Now y'all don't send no more blessings in. Now don't send no more blessings in. Now, Shamika Evans, God bless you. Now saw the red flag, started to pull back. Suggested he work on his issues now. Now he's with someone else. I feel betrayed. What should I do? Well, you pulled back and told him to work on his issues. So that means that he don't want to work on his issues for you. He want to stay the same and go on to somebody who gonna put up with his issues. So you can't feel betrayed. You got to be thankful that you dodged a bullet, that you got rid of a grown boy. You ain't lose nothing. You gaining. So now, God bless you. Now, can you touch on men in long distance relationships with someone more? I'd like more wisdom. Well, what you have to realize with that, Sanaya, is that a man is a physical and a visual creature. So with a man, he needs to be able to see his woman, look you in the face, touch you, hug you, sit next to you. A man is physical. A man needs a woman in his presence. That's why God created Eve for Adam, because he said, man, this man out here kissing donkeys in the mouth. This man out here hugging on that bear. Adam, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Knocked Adam out and took that rib and made Eve, because he said, this man losing his mind out here by himself with these animals. He out here on the ground like the Jungle Book. So God made Eve to be a helpmeet. That has always stayed with men. So you rarely see a man that's 100% single. I meet women every day, all day, that's 100% single. You rarely meet a man that's 100% single, because men were not created to be alone. See, a man needed the woman. Eve ain't need Adam. She was created for Adam deficiency, for his inadequacy. So that's what you got to understand about long distance relationships and why it's so hard for a man, because men are visual and physical. They need to see you, feel you, touch you, smell you. And that's what he's going through. And so it just, his mind is different. Azula T, God bless you. Now, why is it that my energy keep attracting toxic people? It's not your energy. It's just the way the mop flops and the cookie crumble. Toxic people approach everybody. So it's not you. Toxic people approach everybody walking. Now, if you settle down with a toxic person and you see they toxic and you keep talking to them, that's when you need to address your energy. That's when you need to address your mindset. That's when you got to change your minds, because so as you think, so you are. So that's what you got to realize and understand. Now, hey, God bless y'all. Now, let me cut off that chat. Now, what I want y'all to understand is, as you look at the night and the question that we got, you really have to start realizing that every single man you meet, this is what I want you to understand. Every man you meet is a grown boy. You don't just meet grown men. Every man you meet is going to be a grown boy in some way or another. So a man could love God, he could be abstinent, he could be reading his Bible, he could have a good job, he could be making good money, but he may not believe in how to treat a woman. He may think it's my way or the highway. He may not believe in giving a woman say so, letting her use her righteous mind, letting her be equal to him in the mindset and being true teammates. He may feel like more it's a dictatorship. But you may look at him and say, oh, that's a good man. That's a good man because he read his Bible and he talking right, acting right. So what you got to realize is that when you meet these men out here, they're going to be a grown boy. And so you have to have your standards set in place. You got to have your beliefs set in place. And the number one thing that y'all ladies got to understand, because today I got all questions from women, is you got to listen to your intuition. That feeling that you have, that little inkling that you have, that's your mind trying to protect you, trying to protect your life. It's raising a red flag. And what y'all do is y'all see the red flag get raised and then you put it back down. You ignore it. And then now you passing by all these signs that say slow down, speed limit, road work ahead, cliff ahead, dead end ahead, make U-turn. You passing all the signs because you're not giving yourself credit for your intuition. You got to listen to your intuition because it's letting you know. And what we call it the first mind. I should have listened to my first mind. I learned my lesson. Listen to your first mind, Tony. If it don't feel right in your spirit, if it don't feel right in your gut, don't go with it. Speak up, speak out, say something about it, don't go with it. Listen to your first mind. That's where y'all going wrong. Just like the sister we had in here, been with the man 11 years. We had others been in there 7 years. We had others been in there 4 years. That's too long. That's too long to not be married. Listen to me. Yeah, this day and time in your life, now from this point going forward, somebody could cough on you and you lose your life. Somebody from this point going forward, if somebody come around you, you'll lose your life. And don't mess around and be asthmatic. So what I'm saying is you got to take life a whole lot more serious now. You can't play around with it. So anybody you dealing with, they get 1 year. And they get 1 year in your life, but they get the 1 year in 3 month increments. When you're dealing with somebody in life, love, or business, they get 1 year in your life in 3 month increments. So what I mean by that is every 3 months you evaluating the progress of the situation. You looking at it 3 month mark. How do I feel? What red flags do I see? What's out there? What am I seeing? What am I feeling? 6 month mark. How do I feel? What red flags do I see? 9 month mark. What red flag? 12 month. 12 month is make or break. At the 12 month, either we finna get engaged or we finna get gone. Point blank period. You can't play around with it because life is too short and too precious for you to be playing around with your life, allowing somebody to drag you from summer into winter with your summer clothes on. See, a lot of y'all getting caught in winter with your summer clothes on because you hanging on to somebody. And so when you hanging on to somebody that's trying to let you go, guess what they gonna do? They gonna drag you right through the mud. Picture yourself hanging on to somebody's shirt tail and they doing what they want to do. They cheating, they lying, they toxic, and they doing what they want to do, and you down here hanging on their shirt tail. What they gonna do? They gonna drag you right through the mud. You getting cut up, you getting bruised up, and then you want to look up and say, what's going on? What do I need to do? You need to get up. You got 2 legs, you need to stand up, and you need to let their shirt tail go, and you need to go on the other way. Go about your business. So listen to me. Evaluate your life. Evaluate the people in your life. And it's time to start saying no to situationships. Stop dealing with situationships. Stop letting somebody come and play around with you and get over on you while you wasting your life away. And listen, I told y'all this last night. It is not rocket science. And you're going to hear me say that over and over. It is not rocket science. Tanya Jordan, God bless you. Now I had turned the chat off. I don't know how that one there popped up, but I guess that's a special kind you did. Now let me all right, now we done with the Q&A tonight. I need to turn that chat back on before I close it out. But hey, I so appreciate y'all. To everybody that sent a blessing, I appreciate you. Everybody who sent a question, I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question in that chat. It get a little busy in there. To my moderators, hey, I really appreciate y'all for helping me out. Try to keep the chat as clear as possible. But I really appreciate you. And I'm gonna try to go tomorrow night at 8:30. I'm gonna try, but I just don't know how my body gonna be feeling, and if I'm gonna want to do a drive-in. I might want to do me a drive-in movie with my wife tomorrow or Thursday, but I'm gonna see by how I'm feeling Wednesday and Thursday, cause I'm gonna try to do my lives Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so I could take my weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, off. So other than my videos, and if you took the life coach certification, we're gonna be live for the life coaches that took the life coach certification on TonyGasselsAcademy.com. We're gonna be on here live on a private Q&A this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. So I sent out the email today, so make sure you check your email and copy that link and put it in your notes so that you have that link for the Q&A for the life coaches this Saturday at 10 a.m. But God bless you now, and we'll talk soon. They done moved the button. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be on here tomorrow night. You know what? I forgot to tell you. I'm gonna be on here tomorrow night, but tomorrow night I'm doing a different one. I'm doing the one where I'm not on the camera. It's just my voice, and you could call in and you could write questions and stuff like that. And I think it's gonna have a number for you to call in. It's my first time trying this type of live tomorrow, so it's gonna be a little different. But the reason why I'm trying it, because sometimes, if I got into a fight at the gas station, the man that tried me, and he caught me one time, I probably can't be on video that day. Or if I had my little breakout and my Claricel or my Noxzema ain't working fast enough, I can't be on live that day. I might just need to be on there with my voice. So tomorrow it's gonna be a voice live, like a radio show. Okay, we're gonna try that out and see how that go. Cause it's also gonna be good for my eyes with these lights in my eyes for a whole hour. So we're gonna try something different. God bless y'all. We'll talk tomorrow night.